Little did I know. From Shadows to Light, my story. Chapter 2. The Turbulent Teenage Years. Adolescence arrives not as a gentle transition, but as a torrent, sweeping David into a world of new freedoms, risks, and revelations. Chapter 2 traces his journey through canoes, camps, and curtain calls, where the lessons of brotherhood, belonging, and resilience are forged in the unpredictable currents of teenage life. Through triumphs and turbulence, David begins to discover the person he is becoming, shaped by both the shadows and the light of these formative years. Bible Camp and Brotherhood continued. That moment at VBS, losing a friend because of a word I didn't understand, sat in my heart like a stone. Not because I was punished, but because something sacred was severed. A connection I valued vanished, and the silence that followed felt heavier than the scolding. As I entered high school, I began quietly reckoning with that memory. The world around me started to widen. I had classmates from different backgrounds, and while Cohoes still lacked true diversity, there were more chances to listen, to observe, to realize how much I hadn't known. The names I heard growing up, derogatory, normalized, never questioned, started sounding like cracks in my foundation. Echoes I no longer wanted to repeat. I saw how my mother's fear of certain neighborhoods wasn't a reflection of danger, but of conditioning. How the caution to roll up the windows was less about protection and more about a taught discomfort. One I knew I had to challenge, even if quietly at first. There was no dramatic epiphany, no sermon, no teacher pulling me aside. It was gradual, a slow turning over of soil where something better could take root. I began seeking stories different from my own. I gravitated toward music, books, and theater that held voices I hadn't been exposed to. I started noticing when jokes went too far, when slurs were casually dropped, when someone got excluded or stereotyped. And though I didn't always speak up yet, I began keeping score, in my mind and in my heart. Empathy doesn't come from being told. It grows when you feel the weight of someone else's silence. That painful memory from VBS stayed with me, not as a scar, but as a reminder that I could do better, that I could unlearn what I'd absorbed, that the real brotherhood I sought wasn't just built in Bible camp. It was something I'd have to choose again and again. Thank you for spending this time with me, the Pussycat Wizard. These moments we share, whether in shadows or in light, are threads in a much larger story, one I'm honored to tell with you beside me. As always, the journey continues. The next chapter subsection is waiting, and I'd be honored if you'd walk with me a little further down this road. Until then, keep the wonder alive, and I'll see you in the next episode of Little Did I Know.
In the quiet of my mind, a tempest rages. Mother's convictions, the script of ages. voice, a beacon in the fog of my prose. David, she chides, in secrecy it goes. Beneath my breath, a silent plea. Mother, I hear you, but can you hear me? Your Savior, your faith you implore, I embrace. Yet within, I wrestle with my own grace. Torn between the divine and my truth. A son's love, a personal sleuth. Have you surrendered? You persistently ask. In your version of Jesus, should I bask? Jane, your call for aid. He's different, you say, a label pre-made. In your eyes I see the fear of a son's path, not straight but clear. I stand at the crossroads of self. My identity not just a book on the shelf. Mother, your love I'll always hold dear, but my journey is mine. Let this be clear. Cross path